On the surface, Wisteria Lane looked perfect, clean streets, smiling neighbors, and beautiful homes. But if you watched closely, you already know the truth behind every door was a secret. Now here's the twist: the drama didn't end when the cameras stopped rolling. Behind the scenes, real lives were falling apart. Friendships were breaking, careers were rising, and in some cases everything changed in a single moment. One actress faced a scandal that shocked the whole world. Another became the center of rumors that never fully disappeared. And one star kept working even while fighting a deadly illness. These are not just updates. These are real stories filled with emotion, mistakes, strength, and survival. So stay till the end, because some of these stories are far more shocking than anything that ever happened on Wisteria Lane. Terry Hatcher as Susan Mayer. Terry Hatcher became the heart of the show. Susan Mayer was funny, clumsy, and full of emotion. She made people laugh, and sometimes even cry. But behind the cheerful character, things were not always easy. There were rumors for years about tension between Terry and some of her co-stars. Stories spread that she was not close with the rest of the cast. One moment that fans still talk about is when it was said she was left out of a group goodbye message. No one ever fully explained what really happened. And that mystery only made people more curious. After the show ended, Terry continued acting, but she stayed a bit away from the spotlight. Her career stayed active, but the rumors followed her for years. Her story feels a lot like Wisteria Lane itself, smiling on the outside, but full of questions underneath. James Denton as Mike Delfino. James Denton played Mike Delfino, the quiet man with a hidden past. His love story with Susan became one of the most emotional parts of the show. Then came the moment no one expected: his character was killed in the final season. Fans were shocked. Many still say it was one of the saddest moments in the series. In real life, James moved forward calmly. He continued working in television and built a steady career. Unlike the chaos of his character's story, his real life has been peaceful and stable. Sometimes the biggest heartbreaks are only on screen, not in real life. Felicity Huffman as Lynette Scavo. Felicity Huffman played Lynette, a strong mother trying to balance family and work. Her performance was powerful and real. But years after the show ended, something happened that shocked everyone. In 2019, Felicity became part of a major college admissions scandal. She admitted to paying money to help her daughter get better exam scores. The news spread quickly. The same actress who once played a hard-working, honest mother was now in the middle of a real-life controversy. She faced legal consequences and public criticism. Her reputation changed almost overnight. It was a reminder that real life doesn't follow a script, and sometimes the consequences are very real. Doug Savant as Tom Scavo. Doug Savant brought Tom Scavo to life, showing the struggles of marriage and responsibility. While the show was full of drama, Doug's real life has been quite the opposite. He has enjoyed a stable marriage and continued acting without major controversy. He stayed close to some of his co-stars and remained respected in the industry. His story shows that not every life in Hollywood is filled with chaos. Some are built on quiet consistency. Marcia Cross as Bree Van de Kamp. Marcia Cross created one of the most unforgettable characters. Bree was perfect on the outside, but deeply complicated inside. In real life, Marcia faced a serious health battle. She revealed that she had cancer and spoke openly about her experience. Instead of hiding it, she chose to raise awareness and help others understand the disease. Her honesty made a big impact. People respected her even more, not just as an actress, but as a strong person. Sometimes the bravest roles are not played on screen, but in real life. Ricardo Antonio Chavira as Carlos Solis. Carlos started as a strict and controlling husband, but his character changed a lot over time. Ricardo, the actor behind him, continued working in television and also spoke about important issues. He shared his thoughts about fairness and representation in the industry. His voice became important beyond acting. His journey shows that actors don't just tell stories sometimes, they try to change them too. Nicolette Sheridan as Edie Britt. Edie Britt was bold, confident, and impossible to ignore. But behind the scenes, things became very serious. Nicolette Sheridan filed a lawsuit claiming she was treated badly on set. The case became big news. It brought attention to what might be happening behind the camera. In the end, the case did not go in her favor, but the situation left a strong impact. After that, Nicolette stepped away from major Hollywood projects. Her story is one of the most dramatic, off-screen moments connected to the show. Kyle MacLachlan as Orson Hodge. Kyle MacLachlan joined the show later, but quickly became an important character. He already had a strong career before joining and continued working after. Kyle is known for choosing interesting and unique roles. His journey has been steady and creative. He proved that joining a big show doesn't define your entire career. It can just be one chapter. Brenda Strong as Mary Alice Young. Even though her character died in the first episode, Brenda Strong's voice stayed with the audience until the very end. Her narration became the soul of the show. After the series, she continued acting and also explored other passions like teaching and wellness. Her journey shows that sometimes even a small role can leave a huge impact. Mark Moses as Paul Young. Mark Moses played one of the darkest characters in the series. Paul Young was complex and often unpredictable. In real life, Mark built a steady career, appearing in many other successful shows. He became known for playing intense roles and continued to work consistently. Andre Bowen as Julie Mayer. Andre Bowen grew up on screen. Viewers watched her character change from a teenager into a young adult. After the show, she focused on her personal life and stepped back from acting. Her story is simple but important sometimes. Choosing a quiet life is the real success. Sean Pyfrom as Andrew Van de Kamp. Sean Pyfrom played one of the most complex characters. Andrew's journey was full of struggle and change. In real life, Sean also shared his truth openly. He spoke about his identity and personal struggles. His honesty helped others feel less alone. His story is about acceptance and being true to yourself. Catherine Justin as Karen McCluskey. Catherine Justin became a fan favorite with her sharp humor and strong presence. But her real story was emotional. She was battling illness while still working on the show. She continued filming even during difficult times. Shortly after the show ended, she passed away. For many fans, it felt like saying goodbye twice, once to the show and once to her. Cody Cash as Zach Young. Cody Cash played a troubled character connected to the show's biggest mysteries. After the series, he slowly stepped away from acting and chose a more private life. Some stories don't need attention, they just need peace. Eva Longoria as Gabrielle Solis. Eva Longoria became one of the biggest stars from the show. Gabrielle was stylish, confident, and unforgettable. After the series, Eva expanded her career. She became a producer, director, and businesswoman. She also used her platform to support important causes and speak for others. Her journey is one of growth, power, and success beyond acting. Kevin Ram as Lee McDermott. Kevin Ram joined later, but brought fresh energy to the show. His character added humor and new dynamics. After the show, Kevin continued acting and stayed active in television. He proved that even later rivals can leave a lasting impression. Vanessa Williams as Renee Perry. Vanessa Williams entered the story in the final seasons. She brought glamour, confidence, and experience. Already a star before the show, she continued performing in music, television, and theater. Her journey shows what it means to have a long-lasting